everyone, and welcome back to my channel. I am back in Helsinki. I was last here in January of this year. It is now October 11th, 2022, and yeah, I'm back. I'm also staying at the Glo Hotel Art. I have stayed here quite a few times in Helsinki. I think it's a great hotel, a lot of value, and I haven't done a review on this hotel in a long time. I will leave my previous reviews and vlogs that reference my stays here below, but I thought let's do another hotel stay review because things change over time. I have experienced staying here around COVID, like finished lockdowns, and now everything seems kind of normal. So let's take a little tour of the room, and as always, I will cover my full stay experience. I'm gonna have the breakfast, check out any of the hotel facilities, and just let you know how the service is, all the usual stuff. So let's jump in. Okay, so this time I am in room number 433. This is what you see when you enter the room. So it is a more compact room than some of the other ones I've stayed in, and it is interior courtyard facing. There's actually not much of a window or view, but that's not actually a bad thing because I told them I was here for, work when I was checking in. So on the left, we have the bathroom. On the right, we have a mirror, but cleverly hiding the ironing board, some very large slippers, and on the other side, there is an iron. On the left here, we've got the kind of coffee and tea making station. There is some wine you could purchase for 25 euros, which I won't be doing. And the in-room safe is actually on the second shelf up here. And I quite like these in-room safes because they're upright, although that's a little worrisome. But yeah, you can kind of fail your bits in there. I'm gonna make sure those batteries are in there nice and secure before we put anything in there. Yeah. Then this is the room itself. The beds here are really nice and cozy. The rooms always come with this really cute little stuffed animal, and this is part of a initiative that they have with a local nonprofit. So it says, by adopting me and spending 19 euros on this really cute toy, you'll be helping my friends. And they donate 10% of the Link's sales to, I'm not going to be able to say this, a specific wild animal hospital, which I assume is either in Helsinki or somewhere else in Finland. So cute though. And then panning over to the right, we've got the in-room TV. I never really use these, to be honest. And oh, forgot to show you the closet. So sneaky and cleverly hidden here. So, oh gosh, I've only got 4 hangers. It's not going to be enough. Well, might have to ask for some more. And then panning over here, we've got a random side table, a tiny little desk where I'm charging my laptop, a little chair over there, and then just panning back over again with the beds. What's nice about the beds is these little boxes here. I think I've shown this before, but you can, there's these little, you can't really see it when the light's on, but there's these little foot pedals, and they just look like little nightstands, but that's the light. And I am charging my phone right now here, which is good. Let's go check out the bathroom. Sorry for my shoes, my custom orthotics squeak. But the bathroom is also quite compact, which this is totally fine for one. Might be a little bit tight with 2 people, but we've got la toilette. What I really like about this hotel is there's a whole kind of bar space here, which as someone who travels with lots of cosmetics and things, I fill this up. And then yeah, we've got the sink, a makeup mirror, some towels, And then this time I don't have a bathtub. I've just got a standing shower, which is totally fine. I'm not actually a huge bath person. Not that you needed to know that, but yeah, shower over above. And the room comes with a body wash and shampoo. So, feedback from the shower. I always have a really nice time staying here. The room is kind of as expected. I'll show you the view. I don't really have much of a view because it's an interior kind of, my room backs up, I think, to either part of this building or another building. My only feedback is it'd be really nice if they provided some lotion or conditioner, because those are things I ended up needing to buy on my own in Heathrow, where I know I could have used some extras of those this week, but not the end of the world. But I am now gonna go out and get some lunch, which I will be covering in my Helsinki travel vlog. So make sure you're subscribed to this channel for that. And I will next check in with you tomorrow morning after I've had a full night's sleep, a breakfast, and had a couple more experiences around the hotel. So stay tuned. Good morning, everyone. So I wanted to wrap up my hotel review of the Glo Hotel Art. So not surprisingly, as usual, I really loved my stay there. It is just such a wonderful hotel. I think so much value for your money in Helsinki. Let's go into a few kind of pros and cons of the hotel. So pros are, it's really inexpensive. I'm not going to share prices just because it's going to vary per time of year, but I would just recommend going on the website. I think in terms of value for the money, it's really good because the location is super central in Helsinki. It's in a great neighborhood. You're only really 10 to 20 minutes walking from anything that you want to see, which is really lovely. The hotel has a bit of history around it. It has this kind of castle-like facade on the exterior, which is quite special. Even though you don't actually stay in like the castle-like facade, you actually stay in a building adjacent to that, which we'll talk about. So that's really kind of cool. When you arrive, it just definitely has a wow factor. I would say another one of the pros is the free breakfast that's included. This is really good value for the money. There's so many different options in this breakfast buffet. It is outstanding. So when you go in, you have a hot station with like your scrambled eggs, your sausages, your hard-boiled eggs, even some oatmeal, or we'd say porridge in the UK. So there's lots of good hot options here. But then you have a whole area of like cheeses and like deli meats, so like your ham, the Finnish salami, which is really good. You have kind of an area of like fresh bread station where you can cut your own bread loaf, which is quite cool. But then you also have another station where there's already pre-sliced sandwich bread where you can have toast. There's a whole section of pastries with like the Nutella dip and all the jams. So you can have like lots of lovely treats there. If you want to be a bit on the healthier side, there's a whole fresh fruit stand with yogurts, there's cereal. So pretty much anything that you really enjoy eating for breakfast, they have. The only downside I would say is that I do think they murder the eggs a little bit. The scrambled eggs are just very overcooked, but I don't know if that's just a health and safety thing, but I didn't enjoy those so much on this visit. And what I do like as well is they have a stand for to-go coffee and little brown bags. So if you wanted a little croissant or something to go, or if you just kind of don't have time to sit down for breakfast, it's really nice, unlike people like me who usually steal a little snack for later. So I would also say in the pros, I do think the rooms are really comfortable. They're very cozy. The beds are super comfortable. I would say they're not overly firm. There's still like a really nice amount of softness to them. Okay, so now on, oh, one more pro as well to all the staff that work there are so wonderful and friendly. Every time I check in there, they're just so great to speak with, and they're really happy to book you taxis or make recommendations, etc. So that's really, really nice. And then, okay, so the cons. So the cons that I would say are, this is just a personal pet peeve for me, but the pillows there are way too flat. I could use something a little bit, like a little bit of a firmer option. So I don't know, super nitpicky. The other thing that could potentially be a con, it's not so much of a con for me, but if you don't love having to walk a long way to your hotel room, the hotel basically, there's like the old kind of castle-like facade where the lobby is, and then you do have to walk kind of through a small like stretch of the hotel. You have to go outside and into another part of the hotel, and that's where all the hotel rooms are. So it is a little bit of a walk depending on where your room is. So what I would say is, as a constructive piece of feedback, is that if you're traveling with a lot of luggage and it's hard for you to travel a long way, I think just tell them that when you make the booking, because you should give them an opportunity to help you out, because they're such a friendly, lovely team that works at this hotel. So that could potentially be a con, I think, for some people. And then the other con for me is just a small pet peeve where it's one of those bathrooms where every bit of the floor gets wet, because you'll see under the sink there's actually like another drain for the shower. It's because the shower runs down through the rest of the bathroom. So it is a bit of a pet peeve for me, because you want to blow dry your hair with the electrical socket in the bathroom, but then if the floor is all wet, it just feels a bit unsafe, you know what I mean? So I ended up just kind of unsustainably having to use a lot of extra towels every day to kind of mop up the floor from the shower. But I will say the shower is amazing. It's one of those overhead rainfall showers, but yeah, water gets everywhere. And I think if you were traveling with more than one person, you probably just need to ask for extra towels. So again, I think all the small cons of the hotel are very solvable. And the final question is, would I stay there again? 110%. I absolutely will stay there again. I think this hotel is so much value for the money, and there is no hotel that's absolutely perfect. Those are my pros and cons with it. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. I will leave my other hotel reviews of the Glo Hotel Art down below if you want to watch a few others and get a little bit more information on if you think it's a good fit for you while in Helsinki. And I'll also leave all of my previous Helsinki travel vlogs and other hotel reviews as well, if you're kind of just trying to decide what you want to do, where you want to eat, see some other hotel options that I've stayed at and recommend. So thanks again for tuning in, guys. If you liked this video, please hit that like button. Have you stayed anywhere that you love in Helsinki? Hotels, Airbnbs? Sorry. Please leave that in a comment down below. Sharing is caring here on this channel. And please hit that subscribe button if you want to see more of my hotel reviews, more of my travel vlog content. There is more coming your way. So thanks again for tuning in, and I will see you soon.